Hey guys, it's me, Christina, and I have a book review on Carry the Ocean by Heidi Cucullian. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Um, and this is what the cover looks like. It is supposedly the first in the series, but the second book hasn't been announced yet. But I'm really looking forward to it because this book was so beautiful. It was so cute and so just real. I knew these emotions that this kid he felt so much, and it just I felt what he felt, and it was just, I knew so much what he was feeling. Um, so this is about two boys named Emmett and Jeremy, and they are next door neighbors kind of. And Emmett is autistic, and Jeremy has anxiety and depression, which is something I have had in the past. I and is not a fun topic. And these were two big topics that I which is very heavy stuff for but I love reading books like this because it's just something a lot of people can relate to with mental health and talking about disabilities, because not people look down on both, and it was something I was really looking forward to reading. And they taught this author talked about it so well, and I related it to it so well. And for someone who has anxiety and who has a learning difference, which is not the same as being autistic, of course, but I have been told that I'm stupid by multiple teachers since I was going into kindergarten from senior year of high school, and which is people's judgment. And so I'm going to get to what this is about. It's about two boys named Emmett and Jeremy, and this is a GLBT book, and I loved it. It was so cute and so just real, and I loved every minute of it. So Emmett has had a crush on Jeremy for a while, and there is this picnic that is going to be happening, and he has been rehearsing how to introduce himself to Jeremy. And so he makes it all the way to talk to Jeremy, and Jeremy is close to having a panic attack because he has them in big crowds, and his parents are just terrible people. I can't. Mostly his mother. His father really didn't talk much in the book, and she would just not care that he has depression or anxiety. She just wanted him to be normal. So when Jeremy and Emmett meet, they have decided to become friends, and Jeremy comes over Emmett's house and they hang out, and um they talk, and um Jeremy can't really do well with public settings, and he is very suicidal, and he Jeremy Emmett ends up coming over to Jeremy's house for a dinner, and Jeremy wants to show him his room, and then Emmett can't go in because it's too messy, and so they end up they were going to clean it, and then he's like, I will help you clean it, and then I'm going to kiss you. And I just thought it was so cute because he told Jeremy that he was very attracted to him, and it was just very cute. And I love Jeremy. He's so adorable, and so is Emmett. And I just love their personalities, And so Jeremy and Emmett want to move in together, and they are looking at apartments, and he's like talking to his mom about it, and um because Jeremy is being forced to go to school and he has to go into a dorm, and then Jeremy ends up trying to kill himself because like Jeremy and Emmett got caught when they were not even kissing, they were like holding each other, and by Jeremy's mom, and she just like freaked out, and like which caused Jeremy to have a panic attack, and like then he ends up wanting to try to kill himself. He sends Emmett a text, and then Emmett's mom calls 911, and they get there in time, and Jeremy ends up going to the hospital and has to go to this like not a psych ward, but it's like a hospital and kind of like place, and he ends up talking with this doctor, and Jeremy and has decided not to live at his home anymore because it's kind of just like very like it's like an open wound, I would say. Like his mom is not she doesn't like Emmett. She calls him the R word, and it's just like she doesn't even believe that they're boyfriends, and it's just really sad. And then Jeremy ends up having to go to a group home until they are going to be moving into this place, which is designed for people who want to be independent but have like problems like being autistic or quadriplegic or things like that. And it was a very interesting book, and I loved it. It was so beautifully written. I love the characters. There is another character that ends up being introduced who I didn't like at the start, but ended up being really good friends with Jeremy and Emmett, and I just love their friendship together. And it was just such a good book. So they are officially moving in together, and they end up having sex, and it was just wow. Just wow. Like many times they're just like in this book, like wow. It's not like erotica, but it's just very sweet and very wow. And so there's like a lot of issues like living together and being like boyfriends, learning how to be in a relationship. And it was just so good. And then there is this guy named David who ends up coming into this picture. He is a quadriplegic, and he is the son of the son who created this place, and it's just very interesting. And then one day Jeremy is trying to find a job, and he can't get into a place like that is like really crowded or anything, and David wants to go outside one day, and Emmett doesn't like David and like at all because he calls him like the frat boy, and they he wants to go outside, but he doesn't have like a caretaker at the place at this time, and ends up and Jeremy's like, well, I can like watch him, and like they end up talking, and David's like, I want to hire you to like mostly hang out with me and like talk to me as if I'm a human. And I just like, and then Emmett got very upset about that, and he ended up leaving the house to go to his parents' home to like calm down. And Jeremy was very upset because he felt like he had hurt um Emmett, and then Jeremy is trying to explain to David like what it's like for autistic, and David is trying to like get to know Emmett, and like then Emmett ends up punching David, and then they end up talking. Then they all become friends, which is really good. And I just love this book, and the whole like Jeremy like with Target, and like I totally get that. I'm like not really good in big stores. Like I can't deal with them, but he's like we just need to get it like one day at a time, and like his friends like helped him, and like it was just so cute. And then he ended up having a group meeting with his parents, and his mom said that she went through stuff like this when she was younger, and she just wanted him to be happy, and she apologizes. And it was such a cute book, and I just loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in my next review. Happy reading. Bye, guys.